Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. So Georgia's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback, another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that completion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Got space, looking to score. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Dogs come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a...
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
In the clear at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's brought down, but there is a flag in the field. Did the defense get a quick start?
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First down and 10. And here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass complete in the crossing. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Dogs are in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Going with the old counter run here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
They bring him down after a short gain there. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Let's it fly to the wide out. And he's got it. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they get him down, but that's a solid game here to move the sticks using his feet. The offense calls a timeout here. That's
timeout.
Final of the half. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to 36. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if it
got him for a sack, a big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Nittany Lions churn out another first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Completion to the left on fourth down. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here's the toss play now, running left. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Tries to get it to the running back. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And the Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. They'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. An offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He shreds the tackle. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he pulls in the catch. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. The back's got it on a counter.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run the option. The back's got it on a pitch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up. Down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners. Vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. They'll run it here. Fights through a tackle.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Dogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable.
Touchdown, Dogs! And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job in preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quick throw to the left side. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking at... And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job.
Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
Catch made on the right side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. And on that takeaway, the final play of the game.